Wednesday on the attack stack, we have got a whole bunch for you, including a game where you shoot exploding harpoons at whales.
Whoa. Starting with, I'm back!
Yeah.
Okay, and then the harpoon.
And then the harpoons,
okay, yeah.
I mean, come on, I mean...
Yeah, so there's a game that, you know, there's all the... You guys heard about Hate of Hanatiri crying and trying to save the whales in Japan. And, so there's a gaming website put up by the protesters of the, you know, whaling, harpooning, or whatever that is, to show you how harpooning is bad. But the game is awesome.
Yeah, the game makes harpooning into like a sweet, awesome game.
It makes you want to harpoon whales.
And we might do something very much like that on the show. Just watch.
We might.
You'll see.
Stab a cow.
An extensive database of every hot, famous babe on the planet. Heads up though, Kathy Bates, not in it.
Boo!
Not in it. I know. I'll laugh.
Overlooked.
Plus, in the loop, we talk with the tech experts about Time Warner's plan to put restrictions on your bandwidth usage. The web may never be the same, and we'll get to the bottom of it. Hey, I just reported.
Also, Chris Gore is at the Sundance Film Festival and
yes, sorry, I missed
just for the hottest indie flicks that are the buzz of the festival, including Michelle Gondry and Jack Black's Be Kind, Rewind, and then in GadgetPron we review the new Razer gaming keyboard and headset that may improve your first-person gaming skills. Yeah.
All right with that.
Right now it's time to ride the wave of enlightenment and look at the top 5 web items of the day.
We are going around the net. A little off. We'll hit it tomorrow. Yeah. Tomorrow's going to be our day.
Okay, good.
Okay. Don't touch me. This golden age of the internet may rival the Renaissance as the single greatest era in the history of the world. I mean, for the first time ever, all of mankind's knowledge is instantaneously accessible all in one place.
That's right. Now, I have to just imagine 1,000 years from now if archaeologists look back on our culture and wonder how the hell did we ever fold our shirts?
Great question.
Well, hopefully they will unearth our number 5 video of the day, which speaks both to the genius and ingenuity of our times.
This is how I fold a shirt.
Where's the shirt?
The shirt she's holding on the table.
Oh, I totally missed that part.
Really?
Well, I'll watch it again later. That's cool.
Genius.
That's cool. I don't think it's an accident that we don't see the face behind the jugs, is all I'm saying.
No?
No, I really don't. Like, it's probably like a 50-year-old stripper that kind of has like a Danny DeVito thing going on upstairs.
What if it's your cougar hunt capture?
Oh, no.
That lady was busted. Yeah, forums, I said it. She was busted, and you know it.
She really was. She looked like a used like motorcycle seat, like an old leather like Harley seat. And I'm sure a lot of bikers have sat on it.
Yeah. Mental image. Awesome.
Yeah. Oh.
And at number 4 is an exploration into the word context. Now, for those of you who don't know, context is defined as a set of circumstances that surround a particular situation.
Oh, thanks, Webster.
Oh.
See, it's not fun. And if you throw that context out of the window, it becomes a world of chaos and anarchy and hilarity. Observe.
Watch out, get down, quick.
What are you looking at? Huh?
What's your name?
Jessica.
Well, sad or not, you're beautiful. Let's have sex.
The ice is gonna break!
My mommy hurt my head.
That's what
And I know, well, it's funny you should mention that because I can't believe that it all fit inside.
All of it fit inside at once?
Yeah, I know. It's like, I thought it was smaller.
Well, that's just remarkable, is what it is.
Elasticity.
Wow, well done. Did it bounce back?
No.
I don't think so. Moving on. Number 3 today.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, number 3 is a great combination of 2 of the internet's best things. User-created databases and smoking hot ladies. It's a little website called Chickipedia.
Look, why use a semi-reliable source of information like Wikipedia to find out about your favorite starlets when you can go to this new site and see those same starlets reduced to their measurements?
I love it. Is there, I don't know, maybe, Is there any way you can make that comparison, let's say, like using like that incredibly overdone and played out Mac versus PC commercial style? Is there any way you could do that? Like,
well, I can't, but Chikipedia can.
Hello, I'm Wikipedia.
And I'm Chikipedia.
I am full of information about things like, the population of Lima and the bat-eared fox.
I'm full of useful information about hot chicks, like Adriana Lima and Megan Fox.
Really? Oh, you have all that? Ooh, that's quite a set of assets.
Wiki, are you hitting on me?
Oh, no, I'm...
Chikipedia stole our little commercial back in the day with fat girl, hot
Oh, the
girl.
Wii versus the PS3?
Hey, it's real clever. Like, thanks for stealing our stuff.
Ouch.
Now, you know, it is nice that you are fans of ours. So, against my better judgment, let's look at this site.
It's got hot chicks, so I'm a fan. I'm not gonna lie. Look, as you can see, the site still a bit sparse right now, but it just recently launched.
Angelina Jolie is a lot skinnier than that now.
Yeah, she is, isn't she? Well, you can get a quote from the fun ladies. You get their birthday, some measurements, and I searched you earlier. Look, there's Olivia Munn. Buzz 32, waist 23, hips 36.5.
I got a big old booty.
What is this? So we can pop it up, and you get a photo of you, you know, your birth date, hometown, your height. The quote from you is, "I just don't think the Dutch are good drivers," which is...
It's accurate.
Interesting. We can go down. Apparently you were born with a tail?
Yeah, we talked about that on the show.
Tail. Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah, you showed me it in the jar. I forgot about that.
I keep it at home.
You've worked with a whole bunch of different people. Here's the thing. Apparently there's no buzz on you, and you're boring.
What?
So, listen.
Wait, hold on.
Chikipedia.
Screw you, Chikipedia.
Yeah, there's a bug report right there. Because all the buzz is about her.
Computers?
Yeah, how much buzz about Chikipedia? How much buzz about Olivia Munn? Yeah! So all I'm saying, update the site, make it happen, because she's off the charts. Whoa. What are you doing?
Is this interesting?
No, not particularly.
Oh, I just thought it was going to help me get some buzz.
Okay, no. Show us how to fold a shirt right now, and that'll give us some buzz. Yeah, get it! You want me to show you how to pleat some jeans?
No.
Okay.
Okay, so basically there's no current buzz on me.
No, but they'll fix that. Internet, do your job. Get some buzz. For her, please.
Please?
She'll cry.
It's okay. I don't care what they think about me. I only care what you think about me.
Liar.
Coming in at number 2 today is a trailer for an upcoming documentary about the cult of Mac.
I was hoping this was fake. In the world of technology, everybody knows Macworld is now a distant memory, but Apple rumor sites are already hard at work trying to figure out what fantabulous magical machine Mr. Jobs is going to unveil next.
Well, even though you probably never wanted a closer look at these people, the documentary Mac Heads is going to give it to you, and you will be interested.
My father died. A friend of mine showed me a beautiful memorial service that she had created for her father, who had just died, on a Mac. I said to Bruce, that's it. We have to get Macs.
First of all, I've never knowingly slept with a Windows user.
I would say that Muslims go to Mecca. We come to Mecca.
Only Steve knows. He knows what people really need before they know they need it.
Thank you for coming. We're going to make some history together today.
He really is the Walt Disney of technology.
We won't know each other then. Mac Heads.
Now, there is no release date set for this film, but it is already gaining a lot of attention.
That's because there's an Apple logo on it.
Yeah.
Everybody knows anything with an Apple logo must be worth paying a lot of money for and paying attention to. And
yeah, so how's that Steve Jobs Kool-Aid, huh? See what I did there?
Olivia, have you heard the good news?
Okay, seriously, stop it, because I told you I'm OS agnostic, so you can't trap me into your $4,000 manila envelope laptop.
It fits inside of the envelope.
So does the Asus E. I would like one, please.
All right, let's change gears. Let's switch it up. Let's talk international treaties.
Oh my.
Right, huh?
Okay, no. For those of you at home, I'm actually not feeling so well. I was going to call in today, but I remembered it's my favorite part
international
of Wednesdays.
treaties. So we're going to talk about it. Look, as you guys know, almost all the countries on the planet have banned commercial whaling since like 1982. Buzzkill, except for 3 badass, hardcore, do whatever they want nations. I was going to snap that out.
That's right. And the manliest of all, Japan, which continues sending out fleets of whaling ships every year for science, is what they say. Obviously, Hippies everywhere are unhappy about this and usually stock the Japanese ships with boats full of protesters, and they have hate and panettiere on their boats.
Exactly, but now there's a video game telling Japan's heroic side of the story. It's actually called Harpooned, and it's a free Windows download created by an Australian artist and programmer to somehow protest Japan's whaling. But
that's what's awesome.
This is the coolest protest ever. Yeah. It's today's #1 around the net, actually.
Yeah, now, besides getting the message across, it's actually a fun game. But the message really is coming across that, like, whaling is awesome.
Yeah, and they explode. There's, like, meat explosions.
And you get to catch their entrails.
Which is an awesome.com, by the way. If no one owns meat explosions, I'm sure it's a Reality Kings website or something. They probably update every Tuesday. But, so here you go. You can launch exploding harpoons. Let me get the baby. Come on. Oh! Hey, look at that meat chain. You got to pick up the slabs of meat.
But here's what's amazing. The more you kill, the more points you get.
The more points you get. Oh, icebergs. Those will melt away soon.
When you get the babies. Get the baby one.
I'm trying to get the... Come on, get them. Meat explosion! Yeah! Woo! And I got a multiplier bonus. Oh, get that baby whale.
For fans who want to do this website,
I'm just going to run into them.
A little tip, go for the babies, because you have to kill the young, or so they'll stop reproducing.
Hold on, a protester's approaching. Where's the protester? We're going to waste an hour playing this game. I got to move on. But I wanted the protester vote. They're so much fun to just run into.
It's like...
Yeah, you pay a fine, but whatever. You get the satisfaction of killing protesters. All right. The game is fun.
It is.
But here's the problem. Look at them going, little protester.
Aww.
All right, here's the problem. Play the game. I don't feel sorry for the whales. Like, it makes me want to
kill.
Like, harpoon one. They're exploding harpoons. I kind of want to do it.
I knew you'd say that, so I made a little favor for you. Let's do some research.
We get to harpoon a whale?
Get in here, Kevin.
Oh, you first.
Okay.
You first.
Hey,
What is with your slow poon in there?
I'm trying to dig it out.
That's a real dig. Hey, to get your daily viral fix, make sure you head on over to d4tv.com/aroundthenet, and then you can sign up for the Around the Net podcast, you know, for scientific reasons.
Harpooning isn't fun.
Watch out. Did you pull a poon muscle?
No, Jackie hit me.
Right now, it's time for the only news you need to know. It's Kristen Holt and the feed headlines.
Guys, here's what's coming up in the feed. First, you may be surprised to hear which company is gearing up to give you free music. Plus, the Motion Picture Association of America admits they miscounted the number of college students illegally downloading movies. And Blu-ray numbers are coming way ahead of HD DVD numbers. It's all coming your way in just a few minutes. But first, back to you guys.
Yeah.
It's hard to break the skin.
Oh, yeah. Now, last week, Time Warner Cable acknowledged plans to vote and register for AFTS Live News alerts.
You want to play that game?
No spear fighting. Guys, don't go anywhere.
Oh,
I got meat on the hip. You touched it. You touched it.
Here's what's coming up on today's...
Are gamers bored or just incredibly jaded? Find out in 60 seconds.
Ever wonder why, if the money-making...
Whatever happened to all that excitement and wonder gamers used to feel? E3 and TGS were both kind of a letdown with no big WoW announcements or WoW games. Now, there's only two parties we could blame for this. Us, the gamers, or them, the industry. I mean, has the industry become just too scared to take any chances on something new that might impress us? Or have we become too jaded to enjoy what we already have? I say we're both responsible. I mean, you'd rather spend your $50 on a sequel you know will be decent than an unknown game that could be crap. I understand. Now, the studio feels the same way with the millions they spend on making that game. So we should be a little more understanding and once in a while take a chance on that unknown game. I'm Morgan, and that's been a minute.
The games are...
Hey guys, welcome back. Kevin, get up here. Look, okay, if I declare no more harpooning, will you be happy? Okay.
That's a yes, by the way. That was a yes.
True.
It's time for Kristen Holt to tell you all the news you need to know.
Thanks, guys. guys, it's time to start the feed. Back in May, CBS purchased the social music site Last.fm, and this week they finally announced what they plan to do with it. Last.fm will become the first website to offer free global on-demand access to the largest licensed catalog of music. There are 3.5 million songs available right now, and the company is aggressively adding content with the intent of having every song from their labels represented on the site. The MPAA has admitted that they were wrong about how big of a part college students played when it comes to illegally downloading movies. They reported that 44% of the movie industry's losses came from students who often have access to high bandwidth networks on campus. Now they're saying that due to human error, that number was wrong, and in actuality, college students are only responsible for 15% of the loss. The moral is, everyone loves monkeys, but you shouldn't hire them to do surveys. After a slow start, the Sundance Film Festival has heated up with several multi-million-dollar deals being announced. Focus Features spent $10 million to snap up the high school satire Hamlet 2 that stars Steve Coogan, which makes the film one of the biggest sales the festival has ever seen. Meanwhile, Mark Pellington's film Henry Poole Is Here, starring Luke Wilson, is said to be nearly sold, and the film adaptation of Chuck Palahniuk's novel Choke, starring Sam Rockwell, was bought for $5 million by Fox Searchlight. The format wars may be winding down. For now, after Warner Brothers agreed to throw their catalog of movies at the Blu-ray format, HD DVD may be on the way to joining Betamax in the format graveyard. After competing neck and neck prior to this year's electronics show, Blu-ray has since claimed more than 90% of hardware sales. If you were one of the small percentage of people that bought an HD DVD player since CES, hang on to that receipt. It's not too late to exchange it. And finally, Virgin Galactic is set to go where no commuter route has gone before. Until now, the only way for civilians to reach the stars was to pay the Russian space program. But Sir Richard Branson's new space vehicles that were unveiled today, the Spaceship 2 and the White Knight 2, are set to change all of that. The ships are already under construction and scheduled for test flights beginning this June. You can join celebrities like Professor Stephen Hawking and Victoria Principal by booking your flight now. For about $200,000, your flight includes between 4 and 5 minutes of total weightlessness. Well, that's it for today, but don't worry, the feed doesn't stop here. Get all the news you need to know anytime at G4TV.com. I'm Kristen Holt, and you've just been fed.
Now, Kevin and I are not at Sundance for no good reason. We are in LA.
But our resident film expert, Chris Gore, is there, and he got the festival covered for us.
Chris Gore here in Park City, Utah at the Sundance Film Festival, freezing my fingers off just to see movies. How many films? Over 120 in just 10 days. And I'm going to tell you about the ones worth waiting for, even in the snow. Kicking off the first night of the festival is In Bruges, a film starring Colin Farrell about a pair of hitmen sent to the Flemish town on vacation by their mob boss.
They're hitmen who are escaping a horrific kind of botched job in London. And they've been sent there and told to hide out for a couple of weeks until they get a phone call from the boss, who's played by Ray Fiennes.
1, 2, 3, go!
It's got guns, it's got girls, it's got dwarfs.
You don't know karate. Ah! Dwarves, always good in an independent film.
Why do I have to kiss Wilson?
Amateurs.
This is a movie about creativity.
You erased these tapes. Jack is back at Sundance this year in a film about video store clerks who rise to neighborhood fame with home movie versions of some classic blockbuster films.
What you gonna do about Ghostbusters?
How do you coach yourself to be a bad actor in the recreations?
Well, I don't. You know, Michel Gondry, he said to me, don't pretend like you're a bad actor. Act as well as you can when you're making these recreations.
I will shoot you, and I know robot karate.
My favorite was probably doing RoboCop because I am a sci-fi action nerd.
That wasn't bad. What else y'all got?
If you want to know how the dead are living at Sundance this year, horror legend George Romero gives it away in Diary of the Dead.
It's another zombie film. This is the 5th one that I've made. I wanted to return to, you know, the independent style, because it's about young film students that are out shooting a school project when the zombies begin to walk. And they start just documenting what happens to them, and it's all subjective camera.
Yeah, there's an army of them.
This year's Talk of the Town film is Spurlock's sophomore doc, Where in the World is Osama bin Laden?
I'm usually a pretty calm person when it comes to crazy happening around me, but that's a whole nother level of crazy.
Even more dangerous than fast food, Spurlock sets out to the Middle East in search of the most wanted man on the planet. It's a lot to risk for a political statement, but Spurlock takes it all the way with an ending that, for better or worse, has the festival buzzing.
How do we determine where the sniper is at based on our situation here?
Hold up a hat on a stick.
A lot of great films at Sundance this year in one of the coldest winters ever. You can wait a year to see them or risk frostbite in line. Me, I'm out of here.
All right, now, a lot of people are actually upset with Spurlock's new film.
Right.
So warning, a little bit of a spoiler here. Mute it if you have to, or unmute me, or whatever. Up empty in a search for old weird beard.
That's right. However, there are a bunch of animated shorts running throughout the film that people seem to enjoy. Homages to Mortal Kombat, and even Osama doing the MC hammer dance to Can't Touch This.
Oh, yeah. Bottom line, he didn't find Osama, but he did go all the way around the world in this search. And you know, Olivia, it's the journey that counts.
Not really.
No, it's not.
No.
Not at all.
But we will never let you guys down, and if you turn us off now, I will never forgive you. Ever.
True. Holds a grudge.
Stick around.
I'm sorry about that.
With a major increase in bandwidth usage, time...
Kind of.
Okay, so finding around the net videos takes up most of our day. And that's why we could use your help making some content for AOTS. Thanks.
All right, we're currently right in the middle of our latest user-created AOTS commercial challenge.
This time, we would like you to shoot commercials promoting our little program right
It's a
here.
little thing we do.
Yeah, it's actually pretty big.
Yeah.
But you don't have to do it alone. We are giving you music tracks and AOTS footage at Zydio.com/user-created. Simply combine those with video you shoot or animate yourself, and you're in the TV business without ever jumping on a casting couch.
It's nice that way. And if your attack commercial reigns supreme, you'll become the owner of an amazing Garmin Street Pilot i2 GPS navigator.
That's right. And as if, wait, it's under here.
Oh, look at this.
Pointing.
It was so small I didn't even notice. Look at that.
And if that wasn't enough of a prize for you, you will also become eligible for the user-created grand prize. Can you stop? A 1080p 58-inch
Look at that. Power cable's not included. Go to Zydio.com/user-created for the full rules and details. Now, is our user-created challenge, I don't know, not manly enough for you?
We've all felt the effects of the writer's strike. It's been a massive fail for viewers all over the country.
That's true. However, in today's epic fail, we're featuring a comedy writer's take on the strike that probably, well, it does more to hurt the cause than to help it, I think. It's just not funny.
I'm Bob Michelle, a striking comedy writer out here in Los Angeles, California. Ever since the strike has started, somebody comes up to me at least once a day and says, "Bob, when's the strike going to be over? I can't take it anymore. It's driving me crazy." Well, that person's name is Karen, and she's my wife. Hey.
Hey,
You want to take a walk or something?
when are you going back to work?
Hey.
Hey,
What you doing?
I have stuff to do.
Can I go with you?
No.
Please?
When the hell are you going back to work? Ow! Walk it off!
So basically, fellas, what I'm saying is you got to give your wife some space. That way what's happening to me won't happen to you.
Well, apparently, not that funny.
They want residuals for that?
No, you shouldn't get that.
No.
But maybe, I mean, they had Christina Applegate, so maybe that's why they won. I mean, they won
the break contest or whatever. That is a winning
Christina
entry for
Applegate.
something, by the way. But all the Christina Applegates in the world can't help you, my friend. Sorry. All right, coming up on the next AOTS, Big C is rocking the city of Detroit and bringing us reports of the hottest... So that was Wednesday's show on the old Attack Stack. What do you think about this whole Time Warner saying, hey, you're using the internet too much, we're going to charge you more?
That's ridiculous.
Isn't it?
That's unbelievably ridiculous. I think Time Warner is greedy. And I think you need to check your bank accounts, and I think you need to realize that, you know, what's going to end up happening is the people who need it, you know, like a lot of people who use it for work or whatever, have their own home businesses, and they're just trying to make it, and then freaking Time Warner, you know, is out there making so much money, and they just want to take more money off people who actually probably need
So what
it.
if David Warner is watching this right now? What would you say to David?
Hey, David Warner, stop being a greedy bastard. Let us use the internet. You know what? Freaking let Google take over the world.
Oh!
Google gives their employees...
Have you even seen them? They get lunch.
Google gets like daycare and... I want to work at Google. Freaking making a Google show. Attacking the Google.
That was Wednesday.
Going there.